are good to go. All right, everybody. So today we're just going to be like chatting and hanging out, talking about the Pokemon TCG because rotation literally just happened with the release of Journey Together. So we're going to be talking TCG, how to update your decks, kind of like what to keep an eye out for in that arena. We will be talking about kind of collecting and what I'm going to be collecting and what I'm going to be collecting you might not expect because it's not something that people usually collect, but it's still in the realm of Pokemon. And then we will also be talking about content creation. Hi, Matthew. So those are going to be our three discussion points today: the TCG, collecting, and the collecting space, and then content creation. So let's go ahead and get started with Pokemon TCG. Oh, and at the end of our live stream, we will be opening this Chinese box of Pokemon. It's called like the Gem box. But we will be hunting for the Captain Pikachu in this box. So we'll get started with the TCG. So, as you know, Journey Together actually just released like a week or two ago, and with that, rotation came. Is that Pikachu from? Yes, it is. Do you? Okay, look at this water bottle, right? For perspective, it's bigger than my head, right? Now let me put it next to Pikachu. It looks like a normal sized water bottle. So yeah. And he has his tail in the back and everything. He is literally ginormous. When I walked around the Costco, he was so big that I had to carry him on my head like a water jug. But yeah, should we give him a name, guys? Um, Let me know. Put your name suggestions in the chat. And maybe by the end of the stream he'll have a name. Um, but yeah, so for those of you that just joined, we'll be talking about it's Pikachu. We'll be talking about the TCG collecting and content creation. Squishy Chew. That's just what he is. That's not a name. That's what he. It's his essence. He is Squishy Chew. Okay. So I have prepared certain decks. This is a row deck that is currently in rotation. This is one that can no longer be played no matter how much you edit it. And this one is a deck that can be edited, and I have set aside some cards to show you how a deck that is still playable can be edited to be within rotation. So, the deck that I'm currently playing, and like I want to talk to you guys about the decks and the TCG just because it's the easiest way to get cards. Here, let me show you how squishy he is. It's still easy to get to get really affordable decks even with how the market is right now. So I highly encourage, like, if you're only collecting right now, to get into learning the TCG. Especially if you guys really like Pokemon Pocket. That's kind of like a simplified version of the TCG. And then from there, if you really like it, you can go and learn the full TCG with 60 cards. And if you want to compete, maybe you'll make it to Pokemon Worlds. I'm actually going to be attending Pokemon Worlds as a spectator. I did not get accepted as a creator. Not that I expected to be, because I'm still little. But hey, you don't know if you don't try, right? So what I submitted for the 3-day pass, and I got randomly chosen to get a 3-day spectator pass. So I will be going to Pokemon Worlds in Anaheim this year. So if you're going to and you see me, make sure to say hi. Because I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's my first Worlds. Hi, Dion. Oval says, for sure, everybody is 3 questions away from getting where they want. Hmm. Um, let's see. I guess it wasn't really a question, it was a form. But I think they were really picky this year. But I figure if you don't even try, it's an automatic rejection. So it's like, why not give it a shot? So currently I am playing Totodile Feraligatr deck. This is a meta deck. Um, and as you can see, although I do have yellow cards in here, these are still in rotation. Typically speaking, your general rule of thumb, and I'll be coming out with a video probably next weekend about rotation and everything, but I just wanted to chat with you guys in case you had any questions on the TCG. Um, but typically your rule of thumb is if it's a silver border, it's good. Let's see. How much did it cost to get the entire deck together? Just card wise. So for my deck specifically, you can get this deck. Mm, I want to say like $20. But like Arvins are like $3. It depends if you already have cards in your bulk or if you need to buy all of them. So your most expensive cards in my deck specifically will be Arvin. I think he's like $3 or $4. Let me see what else might be expensive. Buddy Buddy Puffin, I think, is a couple dollars, maybe like $1 or $2 a piece. But pretty much everything in my deck, they're like penny cards. This Ace Spec Grand Tree is $1. Um, and this is kind of why I wanted to have the conversation with you guys because some people look because you can search decks online, like winning meta decks, and you'll see their prices $80, $60, $100. And really, to start playing, sometimes you really only need $10. Like, and if you guys actually want me to like go through my deck and show you guys what's in here, um, literally the most expensive cards are gonna be the Arvins and the Buddy Buddy Poffins. Like majority of these, like Buddy Buddy Puffin, $1. Luxurious Cape, probably like a nickel. Clavel, probably like 2 cents. Like all of these cards are very common. Look, this is a professor's research card from Celebrations. I'm sure everybody has like a ton of these in their bulk back when they were opening Celebrations, or maybe you didn't keep your bulk. But like these are cards that collectors don't want, but players do. So like Monkey Dory, everybody has a billion of these. Um, this is my deck. Water energy free. You know what I mean? Like Earthen Vessel, this one's a play stamp version, so it's gonna be more expensive, but they have regular and non-hollow versions. If you get non-hollow versions of cards, they're gonna be even cheaper than this. So this is probably like a $1 card, but if you just get the regular non-hollow version, it's gonna be like maybe 50 cents. Like my deck is really, really affordable. Now, some people do like to play what is called max rarity, which means that they're gonna take the most expensive card out there. So for example, everybody wants Lily's Clefairy out of Journey Together, right? The SIR. That card is going for like over $200 right now. But if you just get the full art Lily's Clefairy, it's still expensive, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Look at this. This Relicanth is so useful and like nobody really uses it. This card specifically allows you to use any move that your Pokemons have. Like Ionos. Ionos are dirt cheap because Pokemon reprinted the heck out of them. And I know, hi, welcome in. We're talking the TCG right now. So drop any questions that you have down below, and then after that, we'll talk about collecting, and then content creation, and we'll end the stream with this Chinese box, which I've never opened, so I'm really excited. And we're hunting that Captain Pikachu. Like this. This is a Hollow Water Energy. This goes for $1 now, but when 151 first came out, people were throwing these away. So it's just like everything is so cheap. Okay, so this is my main attack. My main attack line. This is the Totodile line. Um, Oh my gosh, you did? I love Pat. He's great. He's actually doing his 1.5 million celebration right now, which is 1.51, excuse me, million subscriber celebration. I have him on my TV right now. It's just, oh, he just pulled the Lily's Rabombi. So if you guys are watching that too, I'm watching with you guys. Don't worry, because I gotta support. You know what I mean? Pokegear's like old. Like, look, this is an old version, and we'll get into talking about this too. Like some yellow cards, if they were reprinted, you can still use them. So if you have like bulk from older sets, see if this card was reprinted, which means it's the exact same card but in silver border. You can use it. Okay, here's my main attacking guy. So this is the final evolution version, but Pokemon have abilities. Is your deck list posted somewhere, by the way? It's not, but I can post it. I can post what's called like a spread. I'll post one on my Instagram. I'll flat lay my cards and then I'll take a photo of them and then I will put my deck list into the comments. So that way you can see. But like if you want me to, I can also break down, like I can research the costs and give you a breakdown of like exactly what these cards cost. Cause like literally this one was from the Halloween card set. The one I literally gave cards out to children for free on Halloween as like if they wanted a trick or treat a card or if they wanted candy. Sometimes I gave them both because I was like it was slow and I was like here your costume is freaking awesome. But yeah, like it's literally trick or trade and like these are cards that people collectors just kind of overpass. Um, but the players know their value. Well, I mean, these are not really expensive, but you know what I mean? Their value in terms of how you're playing. Okay, you budgeted $100 is doable. You're gonna budget, but for a deck, but 20 sounds way better. Yeah, especially in like this market with inflation and everything that's going on. And if you have a local card shop near you as well, then even better. They usually have bulk boxes and you can ask them like, "Oh, can I see your bulk?" Hopefully they have them organized by trainers and Pokemon and like stadiums and stuff. That's how I organize my bulk. I actually have a bag off to the side where I keep literally everything organized. So every time I open packs and you see me opening packs, I'm taking what are called playables, like things that you can put in a deck, or even if they're not in my specific deck, I'll put them in my bulk organized. So then, say if one of my friends are like, I'm looking for a Brock scouting. This is an example that happened yesterday. I went to League. Somebody was like, "Oh, I need one more Brock scouting for my deck." And I'm like, "Oh, I literally just pulled one the other day out of my ETB. Like, here you go." And like sometimes like they'll trade you for it, but like if you don't care and you just want to help somebody out, like I said, it's probably like 2 cents. So I was like, "Here." So you can make your deck legal and play. So that's an example of what a legal deck looks like. I guess you gotta stop giving away all your bulk and start looking at them. That's only if you want to play, which I highly recommend. It's a lot of fun and you'll meet a lot of nice people. Um, so you'll need a 60 card deck. In your opinion, are pre-made decks good for starting out? Yes, because they'll give you a lot of playable cards that, like Arvins, for example. A lot of playable decks will have Arvins in there. And say they're good for learning. So if you don't know how to build a deck or don't know what you want to play, because there's different archetypes. So my deck is what I call a hit and run. So my move essentially like I'll attack and the effect of its move means that I can retreat him and put something else up front. So if I want to keep him alive and I don't have anything that will survive anything else, I just put them up front and I'll be like, here. Like you'll take a prize card, you'll knock that one out, but my attacker will be safe. And after that guy's knocked out, I'll push him up front. But mine, I use specifically a wall. So the Mimikyu, for example, a lot of people are using Terra and EX Pokemon. Mimikyu resists the attacks. So essentially that means that those attacks cannot hit Mimikyu. So Mimikyu is only like a 70 HP Pokemon. Excuse me. But if he can't get hit by a Charizard EX, he's just going to sit up front and live. So at that point, I would attach a tool card and for example, I would use rescue board so he would have a free retreat. And then I would send up my big guy and attack, and it'd kind of be like back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, I'm just getting over a cold if I sound a little congested, but my throat is still a little bit irritated from the congestion, so my apologies. So you want to equip your deck with not only Pokemon, but you want to have supporter cards, which are the trainers, and then you want to have items, and those help you like get out your Pokemon or get out other things that help you draw or anything. And for example, in my deck, I use tools, which is the rescue board that allows free retreat. I'm so sorry, guys. Wow. And then your decks, you always have to have them sleeved. Hold on. Thank you, Doug. Sorry, I'm gonna try and mute myself when I'm coughing, guys, so you don't have to hear that because I know it's gross. But your deck has to have uniform sleeves, so that way you can't tell what cards you're pulling. And then here's the rescue board that I was telling you guys about. On top of that, you're gonna want to have a deck box. It doesn't have to be fancy like this. It can literally be, this is the one from the 151 UPC, or if you ever went to a pre-release, this is a build-in battle box. This one is just paper, but it serves the same exact purpose. Oh, hi, Tadashi. Good to see you in here. Hulk smash the, like, my goodness. That little tickle is like really doing something to my throat. And then you're gonna want dice, and these are your damage counters. I'm glad I brought this giant water bottle, guys. So this is to determine who goes first or second, either by heads or tails. Okay. And then these are your damage counters. Now I have fancy ones. They're like metallic, but you don't need fancy ones. You can just get the plastic ones from the ETB. And I'm sure a majority of us have opened ETBs before. Maybe not of the latest sets, which we'll go into, but of other sets. When are you gonna get a giant Dratini like the Pika in the back? I don't even know if they sell them that big. This Pikachu, it's like bigger than I am. It's massive. So, now that we talked about legal decks, let's talk about decks that are completely eliminated from the game. Now, that's not to say all of the cards from this deck are unplayable. Just the Pokemon, which, you know, you need them. And you can't play them anymore, so that's why it's illegal. So, we'll get into this, and we'll talk about why this deck is completely eliminated from the TCG. Also, look at these cute sleeves. Wow. Okay. So first of all, we'll start with the cards that completely annihilate this deck. So Energy Retrieval, I don't believe had a reprint. I need to look into this one. But Giratina, eliminated. Gudra, eliminated. Regidrago, eliminated. Cyndaquil really is the star of the sleeves. Look how cute. Regidrago, eliminated. Canceling Cologne, eliminated. Gardenia, eliminated. We already talked about these. But essentially, this was your main attacker. So, like, because this Pokemon got eliminated, you can't play this deck at all anymore because it's no longer a Regidrago deck. Thornton, gone. Like, as you can see, I run 4 of these. 4 of these and 4 of the Prevolutions. But, look at how many cards eliminated. And with your main attacker gone, that means the deck is it's done for in this format, in the new format. But not all cards are eliminated. The rest of this deck, you can unsleeve these cards and put them in other decks. So Switch, for example, see how it's a yellow border and it's a super old card. It's not even F. It has an image for the set symbol, which is really, really old. Probably in like the Sun and Moon era. Yeah, like 2018. But see that? There was a reprint of Switch. That means this card is still playable because it exists in this form. So you can use this one or this one. Same goes for Energy Switch. And a lot of these, like this one, for example, is Crown Zenith. And then this one is from Scarlet Violet Base. Both totally, completely legal. This is another version, an older version of Energy Switch. So if you see anybody with any of these, totally legal. Super Rod. Same thing. As well as Boss's Orders. All three totally legal because they're reprinted of the same cards. Sorry, guys. But yeah, the rest of this deck, I can literally pick it apart. Actually, I need this Arven. So, like, for example, in my other deck, I'm missing an Arven. I can take Arven out of this deck because it's no longer playable and put it into a different one. If I wanted to build Dragapult, I could take this Dragapult out and use it in a different deck. So just because a deck is no longer legal doesn't mean all the cards are useless. You can pull them apart and you can put them in other sets, in other decks. So it's always good to keep in mind kind of what cards stay in or what newer cards you have in your deck so you can take them out and put them in something else. So now that we talked about a current deck, a deck that is no longer applicable, we'll talk, our last point on the TCG will be a deck that is modifiable. I agree. I think a new Giovanni Boss's Order would be really cool. I did see the teaser for the Meowth card, the Meowth and Giovanni, and I don't know if I'm on board with the art style. Just something about it, I'm just like, maybe I'm just a chibi hater. Like when Pokemon switched their sprites in their video games to chibi form, I was like, I don't know about this chibi. But some people really like the chibi form. Okay, on to our last deck before we talk about collecting. Okay, so this deck is actually a different archetype. So the last one that I talked to you guys about was a hit and run, but this one is a mill. So the purpose of a mill is essentially to use the win con of decking out your opponent. And what that means is as soon as your opponent pulls all their cards and they have nothing left to draw from, you win. Automatic win. So far I don't have a chase, but I'll get a copy of the trainer cards. Oh, what trainer cards are you looking for? And are you talking about a chase in Journey Together? Let's see. Oh, a chase in Destined Rivals. Is that what you're talking about? I haven't seen all the cards in that set, so I don't have a chase so far, but yeah, I hope I don't pull the Meow. That's not one that I'm wanting. Okay, so here's a deck that is modifiable. Now, the cards that I'm going to show you are eliminated. So the Bidoof Bibarel line, which is a draw engine, eliminated. So what you're going to want to replace those cards with are ones like, for example, Dunsparce and a Dunsparce. Because it is also a 2-2 line, so this goes Bidoof into Bibarel. So it goes Bidoof into Bibarel. It's a one-stage evolution, right? So is Dunsparce and a Dunsparce. But the ability of that one, much like this one, is a draw. The Dunsparce has runaway draw. So that means if you use the ability, the Dunsparce goes away and you can draw a certain number of cards. So that's an example of how you can take cards that you have, kind of think about their purpose in your deck. So, for example, the Bidoof Bibarels are for drawing to make your deck consistent. So, to replace that, you can use Dunsparce into Dunsparce's ability of Runaway Draw. Now, here is a trainer card that is no longer legal, which is Misfortune Sisters. Hello, Kratos. Pokemon Kratos Rancher. Sorry, we're fighting through congestion. So for example, this card lets you look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck, and you can discard any number of items you find there. So this card could be replaced with 06 Machinations, which we're not down with the sickness. We're down with the congestion. What's up, Ian? We were doing fine, and then I got like overexcited. Oh, hi, Broly. I hope you're gonna get those PSA 10s to the people. So you can either use 06 Machinations, which has your opponent's. Thank you, Broly. I actually have been missing like some trade nights too because I didn't want to be like scooching by people being like, "Achoo, excuse me." But yeah, I hope you've been doing well too. Um, it's raining on the east side and it's chilly. Why are you doomed, Ian? Oh no. No, when I saw you, I was already past the infectious page. That sounds bad. Uh the contagious. The contagious phase. It's just the tickle and the congestion now. But we have Misfortune Sisters that gets rid of items from your deck. So right here we have Airy, which her thing says your opponent reveals their hand, and you discard 2 items there. No! Should have kept it sealed. Oh, we're not going to keep this sealed later, though, Ian. We're going to open our Sprigatito gem box. I think there's only 10 packs, but I'm excited. I've never opened a Chinese box, and it's sparkly. Can you see the sparkle? Maybe on the back better. But yeah, we're hunting that Captain Pikachu. So since we're getting rid of a discard card because it's no longer legal, we kind of want to add a replacement supporter that also discards cards. Does the area have a promo? Oh, wait, this one? I don't think so. It's just we're going to find out. I've actually never opened this. We're going to be doing this together, guys. It's like completely sealed. I didn't take any peeks, nothing. Ian talking about my congestion, I got it back. Do you see this? Do you see my head? I was showing this to the people earlier. And then look at it next to Pikachu. It's like normal sized. My goodness. Yeah, Chinese gems packs. Okay. Talking about modification of a deck to make it legal. Double Turbo Energy is out. So what do? We replace it with different kinds of energies. You think the 4 chases so far are the enemy characters? Yeah, so it's going to be Quaxley, Sprigatito, Captain Pikachu, and Fuecoco. I haven't seen the Fuecoco one, but I've seen the Quaxley, the Sprigatito, and the Captain Pikachu. Yeah, Roy and Liko. Energy. You're in love with the Fuecoco. You love that Coco. Hi, Maggie. Welcome in. We're going to be finishing up talking about modifying decks to make them legal. And then we're going to be talking about collecting. Wow, I can't whistle. Sorry, guys. And then we'll be talking about content creation after. So if you guys have any questions on content creation, and then at the end of the stream, Yeah, T-Pain. I need the if I was ever gonna sing on stream, I'm gonna need his autotune. T-Pain actually has a really good voice without autotune. So energy is for an energy. This counts as 2 energy if it is on an evolved Pokemon, which is amazing because you get to attack faster. It's out. It's gone. So what are we going to replace it with? Look, I have 4 copies in here, so I need to put 4 energies back in. So I'm going to put in some psychic energies. What do you mean? That's going to be me singing at karaoke. You want all 4 eventually, but you got to get other stuff first. Yes, it's always good to have collection goals, guys, because you don't want to overstretch yourself and then be like feeling lost and feeling that your goal is unaccomplishable or unachievable. Excuse me. So instead, I'm putting in some psychic energies. Drag TV singing should be an Insta post. I actually do have a couple of me singing like really badly, and people are like, "My ears are bleeding," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a joke." Like, another good card that just came out with Turning Together. Spiky Energy. Because my Pokemon have such low HP in this deck. Oh, I never told you guys what this deck is. I just told you it was Mill. It's Wug Trio. My deck is Wug Trio. Um, Bug Trio is known for not having a lot of HP, which means he's knocked out very easily by the big boys. And I love it. I call it my Sussy Mill deck. And it annoys people when it wins. It like barely wins. Yeah, Broly. Broly, he heard the wugs and he was like, "Let me take a pause." Um, Cosplay Jigglypuff when I sing. Jigglypuff. Actually, that was not that bad. No worries, Ian. I don't even know how to do that. But I still wanted to open that box. Spiky Energy. This one, if your Pokemon gets attacked, then you can hit them back in the form of damage. So this one, they actually get 2 damage counters placed on them. Sorry, let me see my settings really quick, guys. My bad. Oops. So Spiky Energy, if they get attacked, then you get to smack them back with 20 damage. So for now, those are my choices. Yeah, Wiglet deck for Rancher. Build it, Rancher. I'm essentially telling you how to like modify it. Roseanne's backup. It's a card that gets cards out of your discard. It's gone, right? So what are we gonna replace it with? Potentially Lana's Aid. Because we get knocked out fast and quick, we need our energy and our Pokemon back in hand. Lana's Aid will get you those things back quick. Right into your hand, put up to any combination of 3, either energy or basic energy. Sorry, any basic energy. What's up, Pokejack? I hope you're doing well. Basic energy or any Pokemon that don't have a rule box, which are EX or V. You don't have to worry about Vs, they're gone, they're eliminated. So, Lana's Aid is going to be our friend in replacing Roseanne's backup. Here's our Mimikyu that protects you. And the rest of these cards essentially are still good for the modern play. Here's our fancy boy. And these cards are cheap, guys. This is another very affordable deck because it's not meta. It's called a rogue deck, which means uh, it's not consistent enough to like win you big tournaments, but it's fun. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate. But yes, Mimikyu helps protect our silly little guy. Sorry, guys. Who am I talking? I'm talking to you guys, Ian. I'm talking to everybody about. Oh, you mean my silly little guy? My silly little guy is here's the wiglet. Can you hear me now? I had you muted earlier because I was coughing up a storm. Give me some kind of emoji, and I'll know that you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. Sorry, I mute when I'm like dying, because you guys don't need to hear me coughing my lungs out from boogers. And then we do have the 3 illustration rare wiglets. Actually, we have 4. Now, when we got rid of the Babero line, I mentioned replacing it with Runaway Draw, but there are some other good options. So you can put in Hoot Hoot, who evolves into Noctowl, which will get you supporters and items. You can put in a different attacker. So this is a Zoomeril. A Zoomeril will hit for only 1 psychic energy if you put a Terra on your bench. So I would put in something like Sobble or not Sobble. What am I saying? Sob Ogerpon? Sob Ogerpon or Cornerstone Ogerpon to kind of protect your bench. And then that will activate this one's ability. Another good one is Maractus in case you just want to hit him back for damage. That will be good with Spiky Energy. Terrasol. Or if you want to get supporters, you put Tatsugiri in the active spot, and each turn you can look at the top 6 cards of your deck and pull a supporter from there and then shuffle your cards. So that's kind of an easy way to go about looking to see if you want to update your decks and everything. And then here are some newer trainer cards to kind of like keep an eye out. They help you draw or they help you draw into Pokemon. This one helps Gust, and this is a switch in a Gust. But yeah, these are some trainers that I just pulled out that might help people in their deck. This is like a both parties shuffle. But yeah. So now that we talked about the TCG, let's talk about collecting. How many of you guys are kind of frustrated with the current market and the ability to pick up products at retail prices? Because I know I am, but that's not going to stop me necessarily from collecting. It's just kind of going to shift my focus. Rancher says, me, 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 me. Rancher, are you singing to us? Serenade us with those me's. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Maggie, I feel that. She's like, me. So what do we do? Do we give in to the scalpers? Do we leave the hobby? Like what are we doing? What are you guys doing? Because I know what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is different languages. Oh, yep. Dabi Todoroki is saying I'm going to singles. Singles are the way to go. Not only for the affordability in most cases, but like you're getting exactly what you're looking for, right? And you can make the determination like, hey, is this card worth it to me? You got the Jolteon VMAX Chinese today. Ooh, interesting. No, I don't need a bigger Pikachu, Mr. Blueberry. I hope you're doing well, also, by the way. I hope you're not affected by this weird cold that's going around. I think it's literally just the weather change. It goes from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold. But I want to stay in this hobby. So I am also picking up singles, but I am picking up different languages. No, not really allergies. It's just I've never had allergies, but like once a year when the weather changes from cold to hot, I got sick. Um, so I was sick in bed for like 2 days, and I called off work and everything. And this is the aftermath. But I really wanted to chat with you guys because I feel like although I live streamed quite a bit in the past 2 weeks, It was on other people's channels. It was on Gonzo's channel and it was on Creddy Films channel, which were both a ton of fun. But I was like, I haven't chatted with you guys probably in like a month or two, which is too long. Too long, I would say. Because I enjoy spending time with you guys. As she takes a sip of her giant water bottle. Plot twist! Channel members hiding inside the Pikachu. Oh my gosh, imagine! I would make them like wiggle around. I love the Pokemon mascots. I think they are so cute. Garlic, and I don't like garlic. I don't really even like garlic bread. Don't cancel me. Um, so, Chinese, Japanese. And since we have this in front of us, a precursor to Chinese. Oh, thank you. I am using the Anchorwork mic. My friend actually showed this to me a couple years ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy him. So, sorry, sidetrack. This is what the mic case looks like, and you open it up, and it has a mic here. This receiver, so it's just like this connects onto the receiver. This one's for Android. But the one I'm using right now, that's over here, is for Apple, and it connects onto the receiver, and it just plugs right into your phone port. And it comes with a little poof for each of them, and it clips and magnetizes. But yeah, sorry, sidetrack. We'll talk about content creation after we talk about collections. Sorry, a booger just attacked me. Parsley gets rid of strong garlic smell. Oh, sorry guys. Windguard proof. Yep. You'll order Chinese if it's over what you can afford. Umbrium Max, for example, got a grab in Chinese. That's true. And like sometimes different languages have prettier cards. Like the Captain Pikachu, I want that card. It's over $100 right now though, and I'm like, eh. The box is only 45. Maybe I'll try. And maybe after like a couple boxes, I'm like, okay, well, I bet the equivalent. So let's open this. Because we had it, for example, but why not open it? Maybe we'll get the last chaos. And Japanese, I love their backs. The hollows are so cool on some different language cards, right? Like some of them have like the digital weaving pattern. So we got a call bell, a cast form, eggs. Be like, this one is $98 because eggs are so expensive. We got a Gimgle. Oh, we actually got something. We got a Cyclizar. Nice. Um, sorry, I was getting excited. The Jolteon had texture and looked like they gave the hollow like a piece of wood. What? Um, let's just put that trash off to the side. What were we talking about? Collecting. I'm collecting singles, different languages. Howdy, howdy, back to you, Yoko's big man. And I am also improving my like collection holding. Sorry. Yeah, the Chinese do have a stamp on some of them. I don't know if it shows, but like they'll have a stamp right here on the cards. But something that is kind of new and different, and I'm not sure if a lot of people will catch on or like even like this, or maybe you guys will think I'm weird. Let me know. But one thing I'm collecting now are sleeves. Um, it sounds weird to say like when I'm just telling you guys. Also, shout out Card Party. It's my Card Party binder. What do you think about the Axolotl Meowth promos? I think they're beautiful. Ooh, we were talking about the Meowth one earlier. The Chibi Meowth with Giovanni, is that the one? Because I didn't like it. I didn't. I didn't like the Chibi style. I was like, Giovanni needs eyebrows. He needs to look menacing, and he just looked kind of derpy. Which I like derpy cards, but like it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right in my opinion. Yeah, sleeves are getting expensive. So I'm gonna show you the beginnings of my sleeves collection because it's kind of something that just gets overlooked. Um, and I overlooked them for a long time too. Also, my card party cards and my Dratinis. Like, look, this one is Chinese. It's like not even Pokemon, but it's a Dragonair. And it's like a fake card. Like it's not a fake card. It's like a non-licensed Dragonair, but I thought it was beautiful, so I collected it. You are always DMing me the card leaks, Tadashi. Is that a Pokecourt card? It is. This one is from Card Party, from the Pokecourt. I think it says right there, Pokecourt. Also, the Pokecourt guys, like they have those mystery bags. Those are cool. I think I want to pick one up. And maybe I'll pick up some empty sleeves so when I go to Card Party, I can give out some packs. I think that would be fun. I'm gonna be going to Card Party West this year. Um, oh, also look at this art. Somebody painted this. This is a Settlements card, and then they painted the rest to look like a full photo. The tickle is back, guys. But let me show you my sleeves. Also, this is my Settlements. And here's the start of my sleeves. So we're starting off with just ETB sleeves, right? And then they get cooler. I promise. So ETB sleeves, and then oh, you've done a few painted cards. What have you painted? These ones are, I believe, I think I've seen these in Japan as well. But I actually traded a Mamoswine. Thank you, loved ones. Um, I traded my friend a Mamoswine EX from Journey Together, a Pillowswine, and a Hoot Hoot for sleeves. I was like, I just want one sleeve, or like if you have any extra like sleeves that you can part with, like I'll take those for the trade. So he gave me actually a lot, and he was very, very generous. Rashira, Tialga, and I'm like highlighting the cool sleeves. You forgot who's Saul posting card painting edits for cheap cards, but it's been a while since you've seen them. Oh, who sells them? Oh, those are cute. I know. I know Gonzo would love. He loves Jolteon. Look at this. It's just a step ladder with little Pokemon and their berries. This is the Alcremie one. Lucario. This one is a 25th anniversary sleeve with Big Man Blastoise. We have the Arceus Dialga Palkia, the ADP sleeves. A really cool Charizard sleeve with the thunder in the background. Hey Gonzo. I think we're gonna be talking about this content creation for a little bit and then hopping off around like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Just because my voice is it's going. But let me know if you still want to go to Ninja Exchange because I'm still down. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I played Legends Arceus. I haven't beaten him. I'm like stuck in his battle and I can't win the game until I beat him. You actually got a single from the card shop of that Cyrus sleeve you had. Yeah. I think the Cyrus sleeve is on this page. This is from the milk carton. I actually have the deck box for this too. Okay. Are you modding? Are you modding for father? Sorry. I'm just talking to Gonzo. Look at this cute little Pikachu sleeve. So precious. Oh, just a member. You want to get that the member giveaway? And look at this Rayquaza sleeve. I saw this playmat in Japan. I almost bought it. But instead I went with a Umbreon Espeon split playmat. It was really pretty, but playmats are expensive. We have a Van Gogh, Look at this one. The Sunflora is so beautiful. We have the Smeargle artist. We have a Mr. London Worlds Pikachu. He is so silly. Look at him. And then we have a Luigi, uh, Poncho Luigi Pikachu sleeve. So I need the Mario, but sleeves can be expensive too, guys. Like, surprising. And another collection that I'm starting on top of Salamence is Cramorant. Look at that silly little face. Yeah, he's adorable. I just like him. So I'm also collecting Cramorants now. I'm starting a water page, like a water binder. I have so many goals. Hey, the bird. The bird has a silly face. So I want to make a water binder. Yes, I love the silly guys. You need me mats without game marking over the cool art. That's true, that's true. Um a water binder. I want all the Cramorants, like Cramorant Master Set. Salamence Master Set. And I'm still working on Crown Zenith and 151 and Celebrations Master Set. I'm just missing Gold Pokeball and Gold Charizard for Celebrations. Cramorant is one of your favorite shinies. Orange! He is orange. But what made me love Cramorant was the male promo in Japan of the Cramorants diving in the traditional art. I just thought it was so beautiful and elegant, and it made me really like Cramorant. And then I played Giratina Lost Box. Ooh, Sleeping Pokemon Binder or Sky Binder. That would be really cool. Sleeping Pokemon are adorable. Like, super adorable. Oh, and I'm working on trainers and their Pokemon master set. I want to get one card of each trainer and their Pokemon. So pretty much like all the Journey Together cards are now added to that. But I already pulled the Iono's Bellyball SIR. Yeah, sleeping Pokemon would be precious. Precious. But that means you need to get that sleeping Dragonite in the sky. That one's kind of expensive. I also just picked this up for my collection. This is a Yokohama 2023 World Championship tin. And you can use it as a deck box. Let me open it for you guys. I picked this up at the local card shop. So, like, I'm collecting Pokemon singles, obviously. Oh, yeah, where his eye is, like, half open looking at the Venusaur. The Iona and the Cynthia are your taste. The Iona one is actually really, really cute. Like, when I pulled it, I was like, oh, this is really, really cute. And then my friend was like, I pulled the Salamence trades. And I was like, I would, except I need them both. I don't want to trade it away and then still be missing part of the collection. But yeah, it's really pretty. She's hugging it like I hug this Pikachu. Look, she's like this. For perspective, guys. When I say he's bigger than me, I'm not. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Let's see what Gonzo's saying. No, I see it. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm watching Pat on the side. He literally just pulled the Salamence. I'm jealous. I'm happy he pulled it for whoever won. Ah, everyone is pulling it but me. The jealousy is kicking in, guys. It's kicking in. Yes, there is there is a Belly Bolt Squishmallow. I don't know if he's this big, but I think he's like Eevee big. The Eevee is like half the size of this. Guys, it's so cute. Literally, if I put in my front seat, he takes up the whole front seat. And I have an SUV. He's huge. That's why he's in the background. So I'm collecting like cool things. I don't know if you guys have recently seen the Chinese Eevee boxes. Let me tell you about those right now. There's one that I think that is a size down from that. Yeah. This is like the biggest squishmallow like there is. Aside from that one that like they take to the things. You have the Umbreon one, they're great. Wait, the Umbreon what? Rock. An Umbreon squishmallow? Or a deck box? Also, welcome in, Rock. Sorry for I feel like every time I talk to you, like I have a cold. Like I met Rock at Card Party and I literally like lost my voice. Like my voice is always weird. It's so bad, guys. People were like, why don't you like blah 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 take medicine? And I'm like, I ran out. Okay. Sorry. You have the Umbreon Chinese gift box. Oh my gosh. Are you ever gonna open it or are you just keeping it sealed? Yeah, that's why she yeah, well I lost my voice because I screamed when we pulled that Gengar. And it was kind of game over. But they have a Jolteon, Vaporeon, shout out Rock. Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon? Yeah, the original three. You would lose my voice for a pristine 10. Yeah, we didn't even know it was gonna be a wise choice, wise choice. But out of the new Chinese boxes, the EV or the Espeon, the Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon. Yeah, happy birthday to Rock. It was 2 days ago now. But everybody, if you can please drop birthday cakes and happy birthdays for Rock, I would appreciate it. He's a really good friend. And those have deck boxes, dice boxes, and playmats that are gorgeous. And like I want them. It's bad. I'm being greedy, guys. Like I they're so pretty. They're white. Yes, thank you for saying happy birthday to Rock. Um he can now legally be an adult. I don't know if there's anything else. Like he can drive without a learner's permit or get a license without a learner's permit. I don't know. I waited till I was 18 to take the test. But I got this. Guys, the congestion is killing me. It's like all right here. I got this deck box, and it's a metal tin. Hey, you're a moderator, Gonzo. And be like, time out 10 seconds. Um, I just thought it was really, really cute. No, that's not till you're like 25 when like your frontal I'm struggling. When your frontal cortex is fully developed. I think it's 25 or 26 for guys. Guys are late developers, guys. But Rock's actually really smart, so I'm just pulling his leg. Rock can get lotto tickets. Guys, name other things that 18-year-olds can do. Rock doesn't look a day older than 16. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. We love you, Rock. I wish I had like the little emoji thingies that would activate it on its own, but instead, here, I'll give you a heart Pikachu. There you go. No! No! You take that back, Gonzo. Don't corrupt him. Yeah, do you guys want to talk content creation? But yeah, collecting, I'm collecting things that I've never collected before. And it's really interesting to see like different parts of the hobby. You're taking the one at Card Party. You're lucky I'm not going to the one in Florida, Gonzo. I would just steal him away and be like, no, not allowed. um, let's open another pack of this, just because it's sitting in front of me. But yeah, content creation. I think it's gonna change. No, it's not at card. It's not at Card Party. No, Rock. No, it's not at Card Party. Card Party is gonna be in Tampa. So they're talking about like when they go to a card party, they're gonna be doing diabolical things after hours of the event. I'm watching you guys. I'm gonna be like watching your stories and being like, meanwhile, I'll be like, I wish I was there. Well, not there, but like in Tampa at card party. All right. Oh, that did clear the sinuses just a little bit. Okay, we got a Brooksish. Don't clip that. Oh, we got a little small blue. I'm sorry, guys. Like, what? What? Bro. Oh, that I was not expecting that. I got these packs for free, guys. I got them for free. I did my friend a favor and I picked up pizza yesterday, and he was like, "Hey, you can get mystery bags," and I got dice rolls, and I got Japanese packs out of it. What? That's crazy. Gonzo, I do have a sleeve. As a 151 sleeve. That's wild. It's like really well centered too. Like it might get a pristine, like not a pristine 10. If we do PSA, it'll probably get a 10. That's oh my gosh. Wait, what do you want me to use? Two 151s? Use penny sleeves. I don't have penny sleeves. Wait, can I just put it down? Hold on. I'll be right back. I need to find a penny sleeve. I need to buy penny sleeves, guys. That's crazy. Guys, I haven't pulled anything this big and since the Iona's belly button. No, just kidding. Not the patties. Okay, give me a second. Stop. Guys, my congestion. I'm gonna take out this SIR that my friend gave me, and I'll put this one in. Use Ultra Pro Perfect Slip. Oh my gosh, guys, perfect to fit sleeves. But like this one is pretty too. What do I do? I don't want this one in the Maddie sleeve either. Never perfect fit? Why? I'm gonna gently put this off to the side. That was crazy. I was not expecting that at all. Also sorry for like bombing the camera with my face right now. Guys, we opened 2 packs and we got 2 hits. We got the Cyclozar. Oh, it messes with textured cards. Oh, okay, interesting. Gotta help your fam out, but have a good rest of the stream. Grateful. Thanks, Rock. Bye. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It's my iron hands, mister. Oh, he's calling dibs. Um, I'm not reading that out loud, Gonzo. I think he meant to say bye instead of my. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Rock. Yeah, I hope you have a good time helping out your family. And just now I'll be watching you guys for your stories at card party. Oh. No. Okay. But yeah, content creation. Um, I think it's gonna be at least my content specifically, and these are my predictions about other people's content, especially people who open packs for majority of their content. I definitely think there's gonna be a shift because like cards are hard to find. We just got implemented a 24% tariff even on Japanese cards. Yeah, Gonzo. There's already a shift. But like I've seen it majority in short form. The shift has already taken. I keep cards in a binder, never resell, but wouldn't mind trading extra cards at a booth if you ever go to yeah, like that's the way to do. Like trade what you want, keep what you want. Maybe trade plus cash is the way that you can meet your goal. But um Jared says Gonzo's a legend. But Uh, my content specifically, I'm trying to do more like trending kind of things and seeing how I can take those trends and incorporate into the Pokemon space. That's something I'm really good at, is taking an idea and being like, how can I shift it into my platform? People are trying to charge 450 for a Japanese booster box, and retail they're 50. They're not even 50. In Japan, when I went in February, they were 35. That's not 24%, it's just price gouging. I agree. And I'm lucky enough to have product to make short form videos for a little while. Um, and I'm focusing my long form content on more challenges, kind of more educational. Like I told you guys, I'll be having a video come out. It gives student project feel, and it's kind of meant to, like, as a bit. Um, yes, thank you, Gonzo. I'm really enjoying my long form content. I am taking Pat's advice to heart about focusing on storytelling, which I've never been good at telling stories because I don't know, like my whole my whole life, usually when I speak, people don't hear me. Um, and I don't know if it's because I'm too quiet, or if I'm either not saying anything interesting, or they just don't care. And so, thus, the ignoring isn't really like a malicious thing, it's just it happens, right? Oh, thank you, Rancher. And Gonzo, I know you are in like half of them, so you are biased. Um, the one that came out today at 9 talking about the TCG pre-release tournament, Gonzo and Ian were both in there. Just because it was kind of like a vlog, come with me style, old school YouTube type of video, and I hope you guys kind of get the feel. What I want to convey in majority of my videos is not only a story but a feeling. I want you to feel what it's like to be in that environment as somebody who's there, because maybe you're too shy to actually attend something, so maybe it'll give you an example of like, hey, it's not as scary as I make it seem in my head. So that's one of like my goals when I'm making videos, and then to also tell a story. Oh, Jared, thank you. That is so nice. I had to scroll up. I mean, they gotta fight terrorists to fight back shipment in the end. I know some people are also splitting up orders to avoid that $800 limit, which is another way they can work around it. Um, but yeah, I'm the kind of person where like it's hard for me to like go up and introduce myself and meet people. Um, and like even when I go and I went to Collecticon with Gonzo and Pat and Ian, and Shane, and Brad asked me to be on a panel with them. And I was like super honored, but it's not something that I would be like, "Oh my gosh, there's a panel, can I be on it?" Because I never want to kind of like impose myself, because I never want to put someone in that awkward situation of being like, no, like like letting someone down. You know what I mean? Thank you, Gonzo. I appreciate that. I think I did. I think I did well too. And then Gonzo made that joke of that when he talks, he puts me and Pat to sleep just because I was looking down. Um, but I try to be like as real and engaging and kind of show people how it is. Like I feel like I do that really well in my content, um, and it seems less. How do I put that? I edit everything myself. I film everything myself. I kind of go in with a general vision, and then I have to kind of craft it, but I'm still learning. So everything is kind of raw with a dream. You know, you know what I mean? Um, so it's very much a learning process, and I kind of want to show people like how things really are. And I hope I bring that across in a way where it's like, this is the reality, um and you should just do it. Like you should go for it. um because did I ever think that I was going to be like a Pokemon content creator and talking to you guys? Like there's 12 people in here. Like I never thought I would get more than like two, if anything. Um, and so it means a lot. And I want people to feel like welcomed in the space because like when I was in like high school and stuff, like I had friends, but and I only put quotes because it's not like they were mean or anything. It's just I wouldn't get invited to like the group things that they wanted to do. So like I feel like I've now as an adult found my space and I kind of want to like be that person who like also helps people into a welcomed space. Like if you want to be in this space, like welcome. Like we're not going to judge you. Like and I want you to kind of like get out of your head and that's kind of what I want to show with these like kind of vloggy style um more raw and like it's not raw because I necessarily 100% want it to be. It's also because I'm bad at editing. You will judge, but like I know you're doing it in a friendly way. Cuz like when I do need advice and stuff, like Gonzo's there. You know what I mean? Like he'll roast and he'll toast. You know what I mean? And that's what you want in friends. You want friends who will be real with you and crack jokes and then also be there to support you. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, so I just want to highlight in my videos like how welcoming the community is and everything. Um, and like that's not to say that it's all good 100%. I've had like instances where it's like, whoa, like what happened there? Um, but those moments get overshadowed by all the positive and the good. So that's why when I hear people lately being like, "Oh, I'm leaving the Pokemon community. I don't like these prices. The scalpers make me want to quit. This and that." I'm just like, but you're only focusing on the negative, and that's what you like to see in Pokemon videos. A lot of it can be intimidating. It can. It's whenever you're putting yourself in a new situation that you've never been before, it's intimidating. Yeah, it is sometimes better to listen to the waves on the beach. And I do open packs at the beach, just not on YouTube because we're family friendly here. Not to say that my other videos aren't. It's just swimsuits and yeah, and cards. Um, but the beach is like my happy place, you know what I mean? So that's why I open cards there. But I just want everybody to be like, it's not as intimidating as you think. Yeah, on Cal's. I know what you're insinuating, Gonzo. Just because you showed me that video. But yeah, so I want my short form content to be fun and engaging, sometimes pack openings, sometimes funny videos. I actually just filmed and posted a video with Chonkachu paired with the White Clips audio where it's like, oh my gosh, like what happened to the sun? And I'm like sun tanning, but then like Pikachu blocks the sun and then like falls from the sky to land on me. Like I want to make short form videos that are like funny and also Pokemon related. This is just like the long story of what I'm doing. And then I want my long form videos to tell a story and show an experience to hopefully get other people out there with us, and also be entertained. And yeah, also like come along with me, challenges. If you guys have any other recommendations, like let me know what you guys are thinking. But I think I've yapped enough, and I think it's time for us to pull that Captain Pikachu. I don't know if I used all my luck with that Latios. But if you guys are ready for Chinese cards, let me know. Because I think I am about ready for the Sprigatito. And I probably will slow open these just so we can kind of like admire the art and everything. Because like I've never opened this box. Even the box itself is sparkly. Let me unwrap it so maybe like you can see the box better. Bam! You want a Chinese Jinx? You see that? And there's even like little Pokeballs. Like there's a Pokeball. There's a Pokeball. Like it's. Do you see the print? That's cool. Let's go, Sprigatito. Okay, no turning back, guys. Is there a specific? Aha. Ready? That was anticlimactic. Let me open the other side. Ready? There we go. We cut his little guy in half. Oopsies. Do these have a little like cut crease thing? Here's what the inside of the box looks like. There's a lot of like creases. Like I wonder if you can rip this bottom off. But like why? Like you can do this. What's the purpose? So you can have it like half and then have people like pull it out like this? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Okay. If we pull like, I kind of want to keep one of these sealed. No, we're going to open them all. We're going to open them all. Let's see if they have a little tear like the Japanese. They do. Okay. Still terrible at ripping these open, but let's see. That art is so cute. It's precious. Okay. I don't know the pack trick, but we have a Pokeball. Imagine, that would be so cool. And it's like, I wonder if they're all like this. That was a water. Here's a Pokeball. Ooh, look at that texture, guys. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Do you see it kind of like swirling when I shift it? It looks like little fans. Wow. That's like hypnotizing, really. And then, ooh, we got a shiny. Not bad. We got, look at that. They match. I wonder if that was going to be the hit of our box. That'd be so funny. Baby shiny, and that's it. That's all you get. Baby shiny. Okay, let's see. But yeah, these are the Chinese gem boxes. Okay, it looks like all of them are going to start off with an icon. Ooh, I hope so. That would be really cool. Oh, look! Now we have a Pokeball Quaxly. That'd be awesome if they had like all the art rares. What? What? We've been robbed, guys. We've been robbed. I'll add this one to my trader. Oh, we got a Master Ball Fuecoco! Cute. Add this one to like my trade. Wait, it's different. Anyway, Master Ball Fuecoco, but look, they're different. So you can get the same card but different hollow patterns. So I guess they are different. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we have to keep them both now. Sorry, guys. The Fuecoco is so cute. Here, I'll show you guys again. Baby, little baby. He's just a silly little guy. Let's see our next pack. Ooh, yes, Captain. This is what we're hunting for. We want Master Ball one of him too. Cap. All right. Oh my gosh, this is just the Quaxly deck, isn't it? Look at that. We got the water one. We got the Pokeball. Now we got the. All we need is Quaquaval Pokeball. Oh, yay! We got a different Captain Pikachu art. Or hello. Where's your Master Ball Dratini Pokemon card? Oh, and we got another Master Ball? Guys, you can get more than one Master Ball in a box in these. That's pretty cool. Let's put the Master Ball over here. Now, Gonzo, I do not have enough sleeves for these, so. Whoa, that completely ripped. Okay. Ooh, we got the other Fuecoco. We got a Mastiff. Or Mastiff. Aww, we got a little Rockruff. And a Master Ball Rockruff. Wait, how many Master Balls? We've got 3 Master Balls. They're not guaranteed, I don't think. Wait, I think they're guaranteed. Look, this one is a Master Ball too. 1, 2, 3. No, they're not guaranteed. Our other one, we got a hollow. I'm confused, guys. Okay, let's see how many packs we have left. We have this many packs. Hopefully the Captain Pikachu is in one of these. Or any of the arts. The arts are like 2% pull rate. It's crazy. Okay, we got a Lechonk. A Sprigatito. Ooh, look at that shiny Vulpix. So sparkly. I just want to look at the last one. Oh, Master Ball Quaxley! See? It's a Quaxley box. Watch us get the Quaxley art instead of instead of Captain Pikachu. We got a Quaxley box. I wonder if they are like a theme. Guys, tell me what you think we're gonna pull. Captain Pikachu, Quaxley Sprigatito, or Fuecoco art. Look at that. It's a Quaxley box. Come on, it can't be anything other than a Quaxley box. Oh, well, I guess I just showed the last card. Yeah, it's a Quaxley. Oh, Master Ball. It's a Quaxley box, though. 100%. 100%. Let's see. All right. Sprigatito. Is this one? This one Chansey, not Blissey. Oh, Lechonk. What is this one? This one doesn't have anything. Oh, it has a stamp. It's a Quaxley box. It's 100% a Quaxley box. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to open 5. And then the last 3 I'm going to open on my Instagram. Or for shorts. So we'll open these 5. And then for these 3, you guys are just going to have to check out my other pages. I'll probably post the shorts on here too. But we have 5. And I'm mainly doing that. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do have to use the bathroom a little bit. And my throat is killing me. So I can only talk for so much longer. Wacha! Sudowoodo! Fuecoco! Oh, why is that so cute? We have a Fido. Ooh. Hey, Sprigatito's trying to give Quaxley competition. This is a Quaxley box. Is it a Quaxley box or a Florigado box? Bam. We got 4 more. Let's see. Also, these cards are just so shiny. Like, I'm sure you guys can see the glare that's coming off of it. Like, they're so shiny. That's cute. Ooh, we got another Pikachu. Come on, guys. We need to pull something in these. Oh, another. Oh, see, competition. It's competing. It's competing. We got a Master Ball now. We got 3 packs left. And then the other 3 are for shorts. So let's see. Oh, I pulled that a little too hard. I wanted to bend the card. Hopefully it's not Captain Pikachu. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna... I can't tell. There's like no peeking either. Like they all look the same. So either we got nothing or all the borders are the same. This is like a starter heavy box. Look at that. It's all starters. Aww! Master Ball Fido. Is Fido? Oh no. Fido, Lechonk, Chansey, Vulpix, and Sudowoodo. Those are the only other Pokemon that have been in here so far. The full Sprigatito line. I don't even know if there's a Meowscarada. We haven't seen any full evolutions yet. Have we seen a Quaquaval? I don't think so. This box is so interesting. Look at that. They're the same cards, but different sparkles. Oh, another Master Ball. Oh, we didn't get a Master Ball him yet. We got the stamped one. Last pack, guys. Give the Sprigatito your good luck. It's so cute. There's also a chance that we don't get anything. These boxes are not guaranteed. I do know that. Oh, I dropped everything. Okay. I think that one was the only one that was upside down. Okay. Last pack magic. Come on. And we got a Pommy stamp. It's okay. It's still cute though. I like the little flowers. Very spring. Um, but I want to say thank you guys for joining me and keep an eye out for the opening of the last 3 packs. I can't believe we opened that Latias. That was random. Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone for joining, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend and just like enjoy. And I hope to see you guys like in the comments and like I don't know. It's fun talking to you guys all the time. So thank you so much. I will see you guys hopefully sooner rather than later on another live. Um, it's just hard to do like live openings when everything is so expensive. So please forgive. But I do have long form content coming for you guys very soon. So love you guys. Thanks for watching and